Hey everyone, Sam and Katie here of Windy City Production. Hopefully your new year is off to a great start. Either way, we are rolling out this video because it is really important that everyone understand our pricing. Yes, the taboo topic when it comes to planning a wedding. I say taboo because every website you visit, no one wants to tell you what the cost is, what is included, and it completely left us so frustrated when we were planning our wedding.
Yeah.
Either way, we are completely different when it comes to that. Our website is very transparent. We list out our pricing, but there's a few caveats, and we want to make sure we walk you through it. The one thing being, we just launched an incredible video talking about all the different ways we add value, and there was a lot of hidden secrets in there. If you haven't checked that video out, I'll make sure I hyperlink it probably up in the corner of this video for you guys. Highly recommend checking it out. There is so much information there. It's really relevant to you if you're in the planning phase of your wedding. So yes, let's just talk about who's this video relevant to. If you are in searching for a wedding photographer, wedding videographer, this video is going to be very relevant for you, even if you're not a fit for Windy City Production, because as I like to remind everyone, there's not a single company, including us, that's perfect for everyone. It's really, once again, boiling down what matters most to you. So if we're not a fit for you, totally understandable. Still, this video is going to be very relevant, all right? So I just want to jump into this. Katie doesn't quite know all these numbers, but one thing I do keep track of is the Knot does a real wedding study, right? To figure out what the cost is nowadays when it comes to planning a wedding. And they tackle everything from a list of your typical vendors, and they break it down even to different state costs, stuff like that, right? So Katie, do you have any clue, and I'm just going to guess, I'm throwing her under the bus here, what the average cost of a 2019, and this study was wrapped up for 2019. They're always a year behind. But 2019 wedding, what would be the average cost of a wedding? And this is nationwide, right? So whether they just lump them all in there, and they do break it down in more detail, so we'll get to some of that. But nationwide, just national average to pay for an entire wedding.
Off the top of my head, I would...
No right or wrong.
Put me on the spot here. I would guess $35,000, like on average.
Not bad. Pretty close.
Okay.
So the average cost for a wedding nationwide right now, according to 2019, was actually $28,000, right? Now, what is the study, right? So the study, they basically examined, I think it was 25 or 27,000 couples getting married, right? So there's a lot of insight into this, right? Now, boiling that down more, because what you'll find in the industry is when it comes to different markets and areas, the prices are all over the board in big swings and ways you wouldn't expect. So yes, the national average is $28,000, but getting married in, let's say,
like New York?
New York is totally different than getting married in
Nashville.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Nashville's still a big market, but there are certain markets, obviously, that are super expensive versus others, right? So getting married in Normal, Illinois is definitely a lot cheaper than getting married in Manhattan, New York, right? So dialing a little bit deeper to the relevant couples here in Illinois, if you're near the Chicagoland area, this is really relevant to you. So the average cost jumps up a little bit, I'd like to say. Do you have any clue what that would be? So if you're getting married in the state of Illinois, the whole state of Illinois, what that number jumps up to? So it goes from 28.
From 28.
Yeah.
Maybe 30,000.
So it's a lot more than that. So the average Illinois wedding cost is $39,700. I'll hyperlink this in. That's a 42% increase. So before I lose you, we're going to get into the wedding photo and video costs. Hang in there. We got to tackle the big picture first, right? So 42% jump there. A lot of that jump, the distortion, comes from Chicago. So Chicago is notoriously like one of the top 3 most expensive markets to get married into. I hear you. We paid for our wedding. Hang in there, right? Either way, it's good to know this. So, once again, when comparing apples to apples, you want to make sure you understand what you're dealing with, right? So just be cognizant of that, right? So average cost of a wedding photographer now. So nationwide, let's tackle there first, right? So if you were looking nationwide, what is the average cost of a wedding photographer in 2019?
Man, I've never been very good with numbers. I would guess nationwide, 3,000 for a photographer.
That's not bad. I mean, $2,400.
Okay.
So you're pretty close.
Yeah.
So it's $2,400. Now, even in that basket, I wish they would have more details. Of course, the accountant in me wants to know everything. But still, it's a good starting point. So nationwide, you're looking at $24,000 or, $2,400, $2,400, right? Now, once again, that's nationwide. They lump everyone together. So if you're in Illinois, especially the Chicagoland area, that number is going way up because you're probably like, Sam, I hear you on the 2,400. That'd be amazing if I can find a photographer at that price point. And it's just not happening, right? Once again, that's the effect of being in one of the most expensive wedding markets. Now, average videographer cost. So obviously video is always a little bit cheaper. Yeah. What would that be nationwide if you had to guess?
Maybe 2,100.
Very close, 1,800.
Okay.
So very good.
Yeah.
So there you have it, 2,400 for nationwide average photographer, 1,800 for nationwide average videographer. Mm-hmm. Now, I just talked to earlier, now you'll see, bringing it full circle, Illinois on average was 42% more expensive than the nationwide cost of a wedding. Yeah. So if you just applied that number, that I feel like that's going to get you closer to what you're seeing here in Illinois. And obviously you'll be able to confirm it yourself. So 2,400 times 42% would, a 42% increase of that, would it bring that price up to $3,408? That's what you're going to be seeing here in the area, right? Same thing for video. If you're looking at 1,800 for the national average times 42%, because that's what we're seeing when it comes to, once again, wedding costs, you're looking at $2,556, so $2,556. Mm-hmm. So these are average, once again, for average across the board, what people are paying, right? Now let's dig into Windy City Production. This is why we're really excited that you hung around, and really important, because we're going to break down who we are when it comes to pricing, what it includes, and it's really relevant to you, right? So when you visit our website, you'll see our pricing. We're not hiding it from you guys. You don't have to email us and schedule a call or anything of that nature. It's literally there for you anytime to check out, right? All these details, which is great, right? So when you look at our pricing page, you're basically going to see our photo pricing and our video pricing, and it's basically broken down into two different packages. So you have your associate package or your Sam and Katie package, right? So our team, once again, we're a very small team. We do book out pretty fast and pretty far ahead. But either way, it's good to know as far as like, all right, what kind of packages am I looking at? Well, we're basically two packages. Either do you want an associate shooting your photo or video, or do you want Sam or Katie? That's what it really boils down to when looking at those different services, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to talk about the pricing, and once again, you can find this on our website. So let's say you're getting married on a Saturday, and this is relevant. So keep in mind, our industry is different. Like, we don't have the typical Monday through Friday. Like, you literally have 52 weeks to make a year's worth of earnings, right? Mm-hmm. So that's a challenge. And as I tell people, Saturdays are make and break, right? Yep. You have to book your Saturdays out, especially during wedding season, which is basically 25 weeks, right? So that's how important those Saturdays are from basically May through October, right? Very, very important. If you're getting married on a Saturday, our pricing is as follows. When you're looking at a Katie or Sam photo package, and we'll make sure we include, the breakdown as well here in the overlays for you to check out. But what you're going to see is a Sam or Katie photo package on a Saturday is $4,000, right?
Correct.
Now, with our pricing, everything's baked into it. Now, when I say everything's baked into it, taxes, all that, right? Like, the only additional fees you would have is one of two, right? So your travel fee. So if you're outside our 50-mile free travel radius from our studio, which basically gets you into Northwest Indiana and all the way up into the, Wisconsin. But if you are outside that area, we do shoot pretty far all over the place. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of a travel fee, and you can find that detail on our website. Now, the only other fee we have is additional coverage, and Katie's going to break down what each package includes, right? So hang on for a minute, because our additional coverage is super affordable, which is really relevant as well. But either way, $4,000, the price you see is the price you pay. Now, we do have some discounts, right? And you're like, Sam, you're speaking my language. Absolutely. So you're going to love this, right? So $4,000, let's say for a Katie photo package on a Saturday. Well, we have what we call our cash discount. I won't bore you with the long story. We can talk and connect about that. I'm sure you would love to hear it, and I can laugh about it today, which I would not be able to do many years ago. But either way, anyone who wants to take advantage of our cash discount, you're going to save 5%. So that $4,000 comes down to $3,800, right? Now, we do have one other discount that I definitely want to chat with, because a lot of people take advantage of that, and that's our referral discount or military discount, right? So if any friends, family members, venues have referred you, just let us know who they are, right? When their wedding date was. And we're going to extend a $100 discount to you, right? Same thing, if you're in the military, just let us know what branch, and we're going to extend that same $100 military discount. Now, it's one or the other, because as you'll see, our pricing is ridiculous when compared to national averages, right? So factoring that all in, on a Saturday photo package with Katie or myself, you're basically able to get us as low as $3,700.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
We're not your average photographer. Like, once again, check out the video that I had alluded to before. I'll once again include the hyperlink somewhere in this video right now for you to check out, because believe it or not, Katie has indeed taken home. She's been recognized as one of the best shooters in the world, which is incredible. And we'll actually got a video coming out as soon as the trophy comes, which is going to be so fun to do. Either way, we don't mean to boast or anything of that nature, but either way, we do believe that we add more value than anyone else out there, right? And that's the crazy part. As I go through these numbers, remember, we're not your average photographer or videographer. And if you do dig a little bit more into us, you're going to realize we're absolutely right. Like, we're not lying about that. So to see our prices where they are, they're ridiculous. And that's why we shoot so much. People love our product. They love us to play a part in their day. You know, how do you beat on a Saturday in wedding season for $3,700? You get to have one of the greatest shooters that's been recognized to shoot their wedding day. That's crazy. Now, jumping down to an associate package. Once again, now this is the flip side of that. We only have either Katie or Sam or an associate. If you're looking at our associate package for a Saturday, it's $2,500. Now, you take advantage of that cash discount. That gets you down to $2,375. And then you take advantage of that referral discount, you're down to $2,275.
That's pretty darn good.
Absolutely. I mean, you're literally paying less than the national average. You're quite a bit less than the national average. And I believe we have an incredible team, one of the best teams out there.
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk about what's included in the package, because I think we have one of the best packages, including all, you know, once again, all the elements that make up that package, right? So that's our photo package. Now, let's say you're getting married on a Friday or Sunday. You got a little bit more wiggle room, and I'm just shooting straight with you, right? Now, Fridays still book out quite a bit. Sundays, obviously, there's not quite as much demand, you know, comparing to a Friday. So obviously, on the totem pole, Saturdays are nuts. Fridays are, you know, still super busy. Yeah, absolutely. During wedding season, super busy. Yep. And then Sundays, you know, they're hit or miss for a lot of companies, right? So if you have a Sunday, you got quite a bit of wiggle room. Either way, we work in a Friday or Sunday discount. So if you're getting married on a Friday or Sunday, you take $500 off any package, right? So talking about that photo package with Katie, you literally go from that $4,000 to $3,500 without any discounts. Factor in the two discounts I already talked to you about. Once again, the cash discount, the referral discount, you're paying $3,225 for Katie to shoot your wedding on a Friday or Sunday. That's awesome. That's nuts. Yeah. Now, associates, right? Phenomenal package. And this is mind blowing. You're paying $2,000 without any discounts for a Friday or Sunday. Factor in those two discounts I talked about, and you're paying $1,800 for one of our associates to shoot your Friday or Sunday wedding. That's craziness once you hear what's included in the packages. We literally include a free gifted album. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Companies charge basically that just for the album, the $1,800, and you're getting someone to capture your entire wedding day. So hang tight on that, right? So that's photo, right? Now video, let's tackle that, right? So video, same thing, two packages, Sam or Katie or an associate, right? Talking Saturdays, you're looking at $3,500 for our Sam or Katie package. Yep. And then the same two discounts you have available being the cash discount and, of course, the referral discount / military discount. So you're able to walk away on a Saturday with Katie or myself shooting your cinema for $3,225. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, it's more than a good deal when you hear what's in there. Like, no one has this deal. I guarantee it. Now, same thing with an associate for a Saturday to shoot your wedding video. You're looking at once again, it's going to come in at $2,500. And then from there, you're looking at the two discounts, which bring you all the way down to $2,275. Now, Fridays, right? Fridays and Sundays. Even better. If you're getting married Friday or Sunday, if you're looking for a Sam or Katie's wedding video package, you can be out the door, obviously, for $3,000 without any discounts. You take advantage of those two discounts. you're down to $2,750. That's craziness.
It's insane.
Now, the associate video package, same thing, $2,000. Well, not same price, but $2,000. Take the 2 discounts, and you get the same price as the associate photo package. Basically, obviously, you're paying $1,800 for an associate to shoot your wedding on a Friday or Sunday. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Craziness. Now, once again, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what the packages include, but those are our discounts. That's our pricing. And now we got to talk about what the packages include. So I'm going to turn over to Katie because, once again, you're comparing companies to companies. You want apples to apples, and every company is a little bit different when it comes to what is in the final product. So we don't want to beat around the bush. Yeah. I'm going to turn over to Katie. So, Katie, if we're looking at the photo package, can you walk them through what's included in this photo package at the end of the day?
Yeah. So the package, as far as the associate package and the Katie or Sam package, includes 8 continuous hours of coverage. Upon that, you are always more than welcome to add additional hours of coverage. So it's just $100 per additional hour of coverage, which is, I think, really incredible. And Sam will touch a little bit more about the additional hours of coverage. Yeah. And of course, what's included at the end of the day, as far as what do you receive. So the end product, you get anywhere from 600 to 800 photos with the associate package. And as far as the Katie or Sam photo package, that includes anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 photos on average delivery. And that can vary a little bit just depending on how much time we have with you, how many people are there on a wedding day. As far as like our COVID weddings, that has strayed a little bit from the average, but we're really looking forward to 2021 and getting back to like our normal size weddings, if you will. So, and then as far as delivery time, so the associate photo and video package takes anywhere from about 4 to 8 weeks for delivery turnaround time. And then the Katie or Sam package is a 14-day guarantee delivery. And you do get all the rights to your photos, which is really important no matter what company that you guys decide to go with. When you have the rights to your photos, you can print, share, post, re-edit any of the photos if you're even looking to do that too. And we deliver all photos online through our online gallery.
Yeah, absolutely. So just to recap, when it comes to photo packages, 8 hours of coverage, whether it's an associate or you, everything's edited in-house. We do all the editing. We've never exported out. We want to maintain that high quality standard. With our associates, we're saying 4 to 8 weeks. However, it's always been in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like we haven't been past the 2 weeks. But once again, we moved it, and you'll see, I encourage check out the last video because we cover why we moved it, right? It's good to know. But either way, Katie or Sam, we're guaranteeing it's done in 14 days. We've done that forever. We're going to keep that rolling. End product, you're right, 600 to 800 photos with our associates. And then it does jump up with me or you from 1,000 to 1,200. And that could vary. You know, is it a Catholic wedding? How many guests? Absolutely, right? And just to clarify, our job's not to just hit a big number. In the galleries, you're not going to see 50 shots of the wedding dress and just be like, you know, the same shot, just slightly different angle, just to say we hit a big number. That's not our style. Our job is to capture your day in such stunning detail that hopefully whether it's your kids or your grandchildren, when they look through these photos, they feel like they're there, right? Like they're seeing the story unfold in those photos as they, you know, look through all your, you know, wedding photos. That's our objective. That's the quality we want to deliver. And you can actually check it out. Check out some of our full galleries. Once again, we're very transparent about that, right? Now, our additional coverage, careful. In our industry, a lot of people will gouge on that. We keep it super affordable. We're not going to price you out of moments. $100 per additional hour is pretty much unheard of. You're looking anywhere from $300 to $500. So be careful there, right? Now, I want to talk about the gifted bonus, right? So we talked a little bit about this earlier, right? The free Romantics wedding album. We did this in 2020. There's a lot of videos on it. Check it out. But you would be getting a free 10x10 Romantics wedding album. It's a lay flat, handcrafted wedding album that you would you're going to love it, right? And as I alluded to earlier, some companies, you can't get it for lower than what you're paying for our, you know, the associate
total package.
Yeah. And here you are, you're getting a photographer to shoot your wedding day, all these previous things I just touched on, and the wedding album. That's nuts. You know what I mean? Now you get that, whether it's an associate package or a Katie or Sam package, you're going to get that. Now, one other thing before I forget, obviously the biggest differentiator when it comes to Katie or associate package is who's actually shooting, right? Obviously, Katie or myself are shooting with a Katie or Sam package, or obviously an associate, right? Now we want to distinguish that when you're looking at these different packages. And the only other big difference is really the end product as far as how many photos you're going to see, right? Now, Katie, can you walk us through the video package?
Yeah.
All photo done and said, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So same as the photo package, that's the 8 continuous hours of coverage. Still the same thing. It's $100 per additional hour of coverage as well. Everything is fully edited within that 4 to 8 weeks for the associate package. And then Sam or Katie package is a 14 delivery date guarantee. Now the end product you receive is a 4 to 6 minute cinema film with our associate package. And as far as the Katie or Sam package, it is a little bit longer. So that comes in at about 7 to 10 minutes long. You do get all the rights to all the raw footage included within the wedding day as well. Now we upload that to YouTube or via Vimeo. And along with that, we back all the raw footage up to Google Drive.
Just to clarify, so the raw footage all goes on Google Drive and your cinema is actually uploaded on YouTube. Well, we sometimes do both. We'll do YouTube, Vimeo. It's going to be on one or the other, and it'll also be in your Google Drive folder, so that way you can download it and share it as you see fit. It's your video. You can do whatever you want with it. But we're not uploading all your raw footage to YouTube or to Vimeo. It's specifically in Google Drive.
Thanks for the clarification. Appreciate it. Now, I know there was a couple, bonus features that you wanted to touch upon too.
Yeah. So video, obviously, same deal there. We have a lot of bonus features that we've been doing over the years, and there's been a lot of chatter about it. So obviously in the last video, we kind of released all these hidden bonuses that we've been hooking all of our clients up. Like, we're very passionate about over delivering it and adding value, right? So the first bonus I want to talk about is the free tablet, right? So that came about this past fall, right? So I've literally delivered every single wedding cinema late in the fall with a free tablet. And they're going to vary in brands. Lately, I've been doing a lot of Samsung 8-inch or 10-inch tablets, but it's that tangible feeling to have something to see it right there and then, I think is awesome. You know what I mean? And Katie, I had to do it because she was giving away albums, and I was like, I love that tangible feel and the reaction people were getting. So we wanted to up, the video side. So that's why we did the tablet. So that's what we're going to continue to do into 2021, throughout 2021. And I do want to clarify, 2022 is a whole different story. Like, all these bonuses, both for photo and video, are relevant to all 2021 weddings. Now, we're probably going to continue it into 2022. We just haven't decided yet. But either way, we are continuing this well into the entire 2021 year. Now, in addition to that, you're also going to get, of course, with free bonuses, the option of a pre-shoot when it comes to cinemas. So literally, it's like an engagement shoot. It helps alleviate the stress. It's really fun. It's really easy going, and it's unique, right? So you could take advantage of that. Or you can certainly also take advantage of the third free bonus when it comes, and this is more specific for me or Katie shooting your video. You get the guys free morning pre-shoot, right? Mm-hmm. So on the morning of the wedding day, we want to help throw some love towards our guys, because I feel like they kind of get left out. The short end. So we want to make it fun and unique. So we're willing to come early and capture something fun and unique. And once again, all the details, are actually on a web page that we include for all of our clients. So you can actually check it out to see all these free bonuses and take advantage of them if you want. Now, I'm not putting them in the contract. They're there. They're on our website. We've never not honored it. But the point is, they're a gift. Like, we've had this quiet and a secret for many of these gifts for years and years. And it's been fun delivering it. But now the problem is everyone's talking about it, and we just want to be upfront and open, because people are like, dude, why didn't you tell me? Like, that's a big factor when looking for another company. We want to make sure that we're able to compare apples to apples. So that's why we're, once again, revealing all this information. But those are the bonuses when it comes to video. So just to recap, when it comes to video, we're going to capture your day. Once again, in an 8-hour package, you can add as much additional coverage as you want. Your turnaround time is anywhere from 14 days if it's a Katie or Sam package, or once again, we're saying 4 to 8 weeks, but it could be 14 days. We haven't missed that 14-day mark even with our associate package. You're going to get all the rights to your video, so you can post it, share it however you want. If you really wanted to re-edit, and we say re-edit for a reason, no one's ever asked us to do it, but the point is, it's yours. It's your photo. It's your video, and we're not going to limit what you can or can't do with it. So if you want to do a re-edit, have at it. You're more than welcome to, right? Yeah. But either way, post it, share it, whatever you want to do. It's your video, right? In addition to that, we also deliver all your raw footage. Now, within your raw footage, I want to clarify a few things too. You're going to have your full ceremony. You're going to have your full toast. You're going to have your full first dance, father-daughter, and mother-son dances. Those are really important to us to make sure that you got those in there as well. So just to recap, that's our photo and video products, what's included in those. We've walked you through the pricing. We've walked you through the products. At the end of the day, you're going to have to compare apples to apples and really figure out what matters most to you, right? I hope this video was a little bit insightful as far as who we are when it comes to pricing. And so that way you're able to compare us apples to apples with anyone else. Once again, we'd be honored to play a partner day. If you have any additional questions, reach out to us. We're one of the few companies I guarantee that you can actually call and talk to the owners. Like so many of these companies, it's like you call and you talk to a salesperson. My job's not to sell you. Our job is, once again, just to help people, as I tell people, help people explaining who we are, what we do, and what makes us different. And you guys ultimately are going to make the decision. Our job is just to educate people as far as who we are so they can make the best decision, whether we're a fit or we're not a fit. So either way, guys, I'm Sam.
And I'm Katie.
I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, hang in there and be safe.
Happy New Year.